Welcome back. I have an activity for us today. So take a moment to join me. Open up a blank Word document or Google document. Get a glass of water, a pen, and a piece of paper. You got that? Are you ready? Hit pause and go get one. Okay. Now, I want you to pick up that glass of water. Just hold it up. You know, when you're drinking it, it gets a little lighter. But today, we're not going to drink it. Just hold on to it. Hold it up high. See, I got mine. Can kind of see it in here. Now, in the document that you opened on your computer, I want you to just start typing one-handed. Don't set the glass down. Type in your goals, ambitions, and your dreams. Keep holding it. You can't set it down. Okay? Now picture trying to type while holding two glasses of water. Remember, you can't set them down or rest your hand. Now think of something from your past that you're holding on to. Past mistakes, a divorce, financial mistakes, job loss, house fire, business deals gone bad, a lost friend, a loved one. What about those things you worry about every day? Now remember, don't set that glass down. Don't rest your hand. Keep typing. Just type it. Type whatever comes to mind. Are you able to keep thinking of those goals, ambitions, hopes, and dreams while having those negative thoughts swirling around in your head? You feel like your arm is getting tired while you're holding that glass of water? Keep holding it. Don't set it down. Don't rest it. You're still supposed to be typing. What's all coming to mind while you're doing this activity? All right. Now, you could have held on to that water for a lot longer and started to feel that weight in your hand. But I invite you, put that glass down. Now, don't type the negatives. Now that your hands are free, type in your positive, your financial goals, your hopes and dreams on the document. Notice it's easier now that you set down the glass of water and you have both hands. All right. So you got that so far? You got all your positives, hopes and dreams, your financial goals written down on that in that document, right? You typed it all in. Okay. Now take out that pen and that piece of paper. Draw a line down the center. On the left-hand side, I want you to write down all those challenges you face that we mentioned earlier, all those kind of negative thoughts that just kind of swirl around in your head all the time about past failings, past mistakes, past worries. On the right-hand column, now I want you to write down the lessons you learned from those challenges. And if you need to, pause the video. Take some time to really reflect on that. Okay, now that you're back, now draw a line through the ones on the left-hand side. Scribble all over them. Now, take out a highlighter and highlight each lesson that you wrote on the right side. Reflect on the growth that happened in your mind and body because of those lessons and say thank you while you're highlighting them and reflecting on that. Now the best part, crumple up that paper, tear it up, shred it up, do whatever you need. Now throw it away and say one final thank you for those lessons. Overall, I want you to reflect on this whole activity. You know, initially, it was a little easy to type with one hand. You're like, yeah, I've got this. I've typed for a long time. But while you held on to that glass of water, and if you do it for a really long time, that glass gets heavier, right? With each negative thought, it might have been harder for you to think of those positive goals and ambitions you want to do. Then, when you set that glass down, it got lighter. Your brain got lighter as you thought of all your goals and hopes and dreams again and started typing with both hands, right? How did it feel to say thank you for the lessons? And when you threw away that paper, crumpling up those old worries and thoughts, what did that feel like? You know, the glass represented those burdens you carry from the past mistakes, losses, worry. It got heavier as you held on to that glass, as you thought of those. It was harder to think about all those goals, hopes, and dreams, right? One final thought. How much of your procrastination is your lack of action towards your goals are because you're still holding that glass of water, or maybe you've got both hands full. You're trying to type and pursue those dreams, but sometimes you got to remember to just let those things go. You know, how did it feel when you threw that whole list away after you thanked for the lessons? Because you got to remember, you got to set down those burdens of the past to be able to grab onto new opportunities, new action, and build your life with intention. The old may define where you have gone, what you've been through, but it doesn't have to define where you're going in your future. But it will if you continue to try to hold on to all those burdens while you're thinking of the good things and you're writing down all those negative thoughts over and over in your brain. So I'd love to hear in the comments ways that this activity made you think. What came up during this activity? I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe for more. And I look forward to seeing you on the next clip. Take care.